Motioning Kamara. They got a corner on him.
Pass broken up. And there's a flag down. Couple of flags. And a game that has seen pass interference calls, 2 for each side, is going to have a third on the day against Pittsburgh to keep the Saints alive.
And it's identified.
Defense, number 23. The ball is pushed over 20 foul, automatic first down.
A lot of heat on Breeze. That last down.
You can cut the tension in here. You feel this. They're not pressuring him. Breeze knows it.
There's the throw. Wide open. It's Ken down to the 8.
Pittsburgh should use the timeout. Right now, Pittsburgh, what a play by Breeze. Drops back, slides it, and then fires the in route. And this time, Ted Ginn comes up with it. And I love that. Great job by Mike Tomlin. Give him credit right there. That timeout was exactly what you should do. Most teams, they get rattled by that. Not Mike Tomlin. Colts, let's see what play design they have.
Pull down, Mike, 5-4.
From the 7, we'll call it.
Ready. What's that?
First and goal. Quick pass. Caught down to the 1. It was Thomas with the catch. And Pittsburgh takes its last time out.
Smart again. That was a simple run play that the quarterback can throw a quick little route on the backside if he sees he's one-on-one.
And he actually spot the ball the length of the football inside of the 2.
If you're New Orleans, you got to score a touchdown no matter what. So you're not thinking about the clock or the time right here. But in a perfect world, you'd score on 3rd down after like a run for a yard.
Right. Take about 40 off the clock. Here's a 2nd and goal. Breeze looking to throw. Now unloads it. Was he in? Did he cross the plane? No. And he's in the field to play. So that will run the clock. Thomas with the grab. Uh-oh,
that's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
That's going to be a touchdown for the Saints.
That's also going to give Pittsburgh time to do something.
It's under further review.
You're exactly right. Drew Brees was getting ready to throw it. Thomas couldn't get his eyes around for the fade fast enough, and then he comes back on really... See how he slips right there? Thomas slips, then he comes back. And that's gonna be a touchdown. And New Orleans is gonna take the lead.
I mean, here's the pylon camera. You can see he's right on the stripe. He's got possession right there. Crosses the plane. That's going to be a touchdown. The ruling on the field was outside of the end zone. But he secured it.
I mean, I think that's touchdown. The only way you wouldn't would be what? Didn't have control of the ball, maybe?
Yeah, that would be the only way. Until he was outside of it, they would have to say. But it almost looked like it just Velcroed against his shoulder pad. The catch was immediate. Gene Steratore, is there any doubt about that being a touchdown?
I think it's definitely going to be a touchdown, Jim. And actually, as we look at this, although I know in Pittsburgh's case they probably want to wait until it's never a touchdown for their time's sake, but if you rewind now, they're going to reset this game clock to 1 minute and 25 seconds if they do rule this touchdown, which I believe. So Pittsburgh actually ends up with 1 minute and 25 seconds to keep this game moving.
So the drive that felt inevitable in this 4th quarter, they were going to have one scoring drive, right? You just knew that Brees would do it one time.
And it came off, though, a stop on a fake punt.
On a fake
punt. For a short field.
Which, this is, they're taking a while, though. That makes me feel like this could be
They might be just trying to figure out the time on the clock, Gene. What do you think?
That would be my thinking, Jim, and it would go to 1 minute 25 seconds from what I've seen. Let's hear what Craig Rosted has to say.
Timeout, please reset the game clock to 1:25. 1:25.
Drew Brees does it again. I want you to know this play was disrupted. Thomas slips. It's supposed to be a fade. And Brees then rolls out and sees him come back and throws it right away and possibly gives New Orleans the #1 seed in the NFC this year.
Still plenty of time for Pittsburgh to do something. Extra point makes it 3. There was movement.
Full start. Offense. Number 84. 5-yard penalty. Official start.
You can hear this place. Nobody for Pittsburgh can communicate with each other right now. It's all hand signals.
1st and 15, rushing 5. Pass lobbed over the top, and it's incomplete, going for Washington.
You're going to see New Orleans. I'd be shocked if AB and Smith-Schuster are not doubled on every single play for the first 2 or 3 plays here. These safeties are going to be looking exactly where they're both at.
2nd and 15. Steps up from the pressure. Now throws it. At the last minute, he threw it into the ground as he saw a defender about to jump the route. So it'll be 3rd and 15.
Ben Roethlisberger needs to get them on the line. Look at what they're in. Assess if they're going to pressure or not. Okay, they're not pressuring. Here's the call. I might use the double team against him. Let him run through and bring him underneath.
On 3rd down, they go deep. Receiver falls, and no flag. That's 2 of the 3 plays. The pass has gone in the direction of James Washington, who has not caught a pass today. And it comes down to this play now to keep it alive.
The reason he's going to have to go to him, double team, double team. You can't throw to Smith-Schuster and Antonio Brown. It's going to have to go to one of the other guys. That's why Washington has to come up big on this play right here, right now. He's one-on-one.
4th and 15. Roethlisberger throws, caught. Saints say it was not caught. Officials say yes, it was. Brown with the grab.
He's in bounds.
Yes, he is.
Does he hold?
He drags it, and the right foot was planted. That's a catch.
Brown comes back from the double team all the way back to the sideline.
It looks like it's going to be a booth review, but pretty clear evidence that Brown made a great play, and so did Roethlisberger. And that gives Pittsburgh a little time while they look it over to get organized. He secures it. Right foot planted.
I don't think there's a bobble there.
No.
Do you see one? I don't think so. I think this is going to stand.
Gene's territory, you see anything there to overturn?
If there is a little bobble, he still has possession of that football, and that left foot drag with those black pellets, we call that smoke. There's a little smoke with the left drag, the right foot planted. It's a good catch.
I love learning the cool lingo for these guys. It's
Clear
fantastic.
officials have all
I
that.
thought you'd like that,
I like
Tony.
that.
I
It's
thought
good.
you'd like that.
What a play. Roethlisberger buying time on the sideline.
There's Wolstead.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. It is a catch at the sideline and a first down, Pittsburgh.
They're going with something that came up with last week. Here we go.
Ball comes out. Smith-Schuster coughed it up. Flags out.
They still haven't made a signal whether it's a fumble or not. They haven't signaled who's got the ball. They're calling him down.
Well, it looks like they're calling him down.
Oh, this is huge.
Looked like he was on top
The
of a
ruling on the
defender.
field is a catch and a fumble recovered by New Orleans. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, New Orleans, number 94. The 15-yard penalty, first down, New Orleans.
It's a screen. And Smith-Schuster has it. And let's see if this ball, he's on top of the player.
Yeah, he was never on the ground.
Rankins rips the ball out.
Davis comes over to fall on it.
I don't see anything that tells me he's down before this. One more time, let's see right here. Left knee, nope. Oh, I think that's going to be a fumble. Oh, New Orleans is going to get this.
Fumble confirmed. Upstairs.
What a play by Rankins to poke his hand in there and get the ball out and secure the number 1 seed, Jim.
Saints are the first seed in the NFC, and
Too many men on
now
the field.
the Steelers.
Defense. That penalty's declined.
The Steelers will have to win next Sunday at home against Cincinnati and have Cleveland, which won today and is surging and is 500 on the season at 7-7-1. The Steelers will need the Browns to beat Baltimore in Baltimore. Coupled with their win, they would have to have against Cincinnati.
Who would have thought Pittsburgh's season is relied on
The Cleveland
Browns and a Cleveland team who can win a type of game like that now. You couldn't have said that a few years ago or last year. Wow, this game was an incredible football game.
Well, they were in field goal range with the catch.
They were there. You can't even look back to anything before that. They were in position.
Boy, it's going to be tough for anyone to come in here and beat the New Orleans Saints come playoff time.
And if Pittsburgh misses the playoffs and they're on the outside looking in, how devastating to know that your football team is this good. And you can go in here and possibly win this. Last week beat New England, control the games against good teams. It's just...